Hey everybody, so here we are in the front bathroom in the new home, and we have this shower massage shower head, and I'd like to show you something. So to mention, this tub, like this bathroom in particular, is the longest from the water source in the new home. So the water comes up and it meets in the master bedroom closet, which is way back there at the water where the water heater is. It makes, of course, a split for the master bathroom, the laundry room, and the kitchen. And then a hot and cold water line comes from the kitchen to this bathroom. So again, very long run. And when your water pressure is not the greatest, it can really have an effect. So for example, I'll go and turn this on. So when I put on the shower, you can see that, I mean, the flow is okay. Like, it's okay, but it could be greater. So we'll shut this off. And we're going to take this down and take this headpiece off. So this here literally screws off. Now keep a watch for an O-ring that's inside there, but there's actually a flat washer that's inside here to seal off the actual connection. Alright, so inside these things, they always tend to have something to restrict the amount of flow to, quote unquote, save you on water. Now, if your water pressure is fantastic, even when your spigot is wide open, that's great. But when you have good standing pressure but not so good flow, all this does, it just makes your shower experience not so good. So we're going to attempt to pull this out. Gotta get this O-ring out first. Okay, so once we have the O-ring out, you can see, or may be able to see, how that works. So the O-ring acts as a flow restrictor. Now, to be honest, if we could get that centerpiece completely out, that would really open this up. But we're going to just pop it back in just without the O-ring and see if we have a difference. I should note that if we take that centerpiece out, that's non-reversible. So, depending on what you're working with, sometimes, like if you're working with, let's say, an aerator on a sink, sometimes those can be reversible. You can put whatever it is back in to restrict flow. But we'll pop this back up into its holder. Just like that. And we'll turn it back on and see what we get. I know it's kind of hard to tell. I think there's a little bit of a difference there. Especially on the massage. There's definitely a difference. It does seem like it's putting out more. Alrighty. So I definitely say that did make a little bit of a difference. So I think the biggest problem though is I do have a little bit of restriction in the plumbing, not in the actual house. Well, I do actually take that back. I do have a little bit of a restriction in the house because they used 1/2-inch lines to go from this bathroom up to the kitchen when they really should have used 3/4 inch. But actually I do have a bit of a restriction outside near where my water comes from the street. Kind of a long story there. It's something I may investigate in the future, but anyways, so if you happen to have a situation like this where you have either not good pressure or you have good pressure but not so good flow, and you want to get the most out of your shower, depending on your shower head, there are ways you can do that. In the case of this shower head, it was just simply taking out this O-ring which acted as a restrictor. So we could put this up, or you can probably just buy a replacement from Lowe's or wherever if you want to stick one back in someday. But yeah, that's how you can get a little more out of your shower head in a situation like this. So anyways, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.